MC kawet soin komakiyoni kokiraya kila kokiketyekyi ngweny ngecheret niko kokiben Kiprotich komakiboiboenji kabisa amun Kiprotich ko chito netindoi muguleldo neayeb nenikur okot ngomiten arambe age tugul ngomiten nebo sukul ngomiten nebo sipitali ko Kiprotich ko makosani makiyoni position inon keibenech kikiben Kimwetich en kapkeburu atkinye konyiketyeben kora oyni kaketyech Kiprotich makiyoni.
Koisirta County Assembly nebo Kericho biik 4 en biik 6 chekoikoito gavana nebo Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai akowirta oeng kit neimukakse en ng'atutik kole kakimurta choton 4 kotoi boisiet. Konyor kelchin Joseph Kipkemoi koskei koek nebo ng'echeret ak membaek Chebet Elin Benjamin Kiprono ak Kipyegon Raymond Kemboi ole kokiwirta Joyce Chepkemoi Kilel ak Leonard Kiprotich kirui kit nemaibaibait icheket. Karirtaen meng'ichoton County Assembly nebo Kericho kosubkei ak nemoisirsi agenge en meng'ikab komasatan kit nekere komanyalunoton.
Kimache kewekchine Kiprotich kasit. Kimache kikoi kasit Kiprotich. Anerechi kabisa. Anerechi Kiprotich. Amache kikoi kabisa. Lakwanoton nokole nemie muguleldo. Mamiten en kasit age tugul. Ngo kasit age tugul ko Kiprotich tinye rirget nebo man.
Aripotinye logoiwekab emet chebo Kass kong'eten county nebo Kericho, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Kakonerekyi kabatik chekole chaik kobun county nebo Kericho kakwautiet nemoche serikali komuch ketil aisurut en chaik chekioldo kong'etege emoni koba emotinwekab sang choton nootin ko export levy. Kondochin okiliot Kipkoech Ng'etich komwa kole noton komuch kong'em kasuldaetab mung'aret nebo aldaetab chaik kong'etege emoni koba emotinwekab sang. Ako noton kosom serikali missing ko kobun CS noton nebo kabatisiet kobusyi kok noton ak missing koib keretab biikab emet cheboto kabatik kotinygei ak kakwautyonoton.
Kongoi missing kainutik ko Kipkoech Banadara Ng'etich okiliot en emoni nebo Kenya ako agenge kora en temik chebo kiolewengei akokurengei self appointed international tea ambassador. Kamache amwa kosipkei ak tea levy regulations chebo 2026 chekokokaseten CS nebo ng'alekab temisiet ne noton ko Mutai Kagwe. Amache amwa ale kwa temindetab chaik kwa okiliot komaisib sheria Mutai Kagwe ne noton ko CS nebo ng'alekab temisiet en emoni nebo Kenya ak baetab kiagik ak amache asom serikalit nebo President William Samoei Ruto kong'alal ko Kenya fresh ak kong'alal en chokyinet ak ityo kiisto aisuruni kikuren export levy. Ndang'etu import levy komami ng'alal lakini export levy nekakile chito nemoe koexporten chaik ko lazima kolipan 8% en rabinik chekabit kolipanji serikalit nebo emetab Kenya asikikochi Tea Board of Kenya asikoba Tea Research Foundation ko maiyanat noton amun yoe chaikab emetab Kenya koik kali ako yekakoik kali komakwolokse en international market. Amache amwa komie ale aisuruni komatoreti temikab chaik, bore temikab chaik ako tayari kokwakorebes temikab chaik. Mami amune asikintroducen kit nekikuren tea levy en export nebo chaik. Kit nekanyolu kiintroducen ko ka tea levy en import nebo chaik asibiik chemiten nje kouit koib chaik kwak kobwa emetab Kenya lakini koik rahisi en chaikab Kenya komanda. So nyolu kiisto en chokyinet export levy non kokinde through tea levy regulations chebo 2026 amun yoe sobet nebo temindetab chayat kouit. Yeuit sobet nebo temindetab chayat kouitu akine en butindetab chayat ak biik cheboisien tea factories chemiten emoni bo Kenya. Uitu sobet kora en temikab chaik ak kiboitinik chebo kapchain cheboisie en Kenya Tea Development Agency ak biik chechang chemiten tea sector. Number 2, yon keibu aisurut ako komiten aisurusiek chekotam keliponi amun ko ki temikab chaik kora keliponi income tax, ko ki temikab chaik keliponi mbolea ak 2500 shillings. Kisemberi kapchain nikano ako makisemberi kityo kapchain, kibite kapchain nikan ak itya kindo mbolea nikan kiteche bandaisiek. So aisuruni ko komakomi amune asikimut. Amache asom serikalitab Kenya akwong ale beit President William Samoei Ruto non katakindo aisurut ng'alekab export nebo chaik. Amache kemotivaten biikab kapchain amun chaik en emetab Kenya ko it is the third leading foreign exchange earner. Biik chekonu rabinik chechang dollars kobwa emetab Kenya ko biik cheboisien nje tourism ko number 3 kapchain. nyolu keker kele ko ki serikalit nebo emetab Kenya national government ak county government kotakesir biik chekikuren agricultural extension officers asikotikon temik en chayat nenyolu kemine en Bomet, chayat nenyolu kemine en Nandi, chayat nenyolu kemine en Kuresoi, chayat nenyolu kemine en Kericho amun mi clones en inguni chemekonamegei ak kasari. Mi clones en inguni chekikosir kasarta. En ng'alek alak komi clones chekelelen outdated clones chengemin kwame samunyik, chengemin kwame toik.
Kakomwa CS noton nebo kasuldaetab mung'aret Lee Kinyanjui kole chobot emetab Kenya komuch kotoi kakwautiet nebo kituiyo komoswek chebo karisiek ko oret agenge nebo kimuch kechor oliet noton nebo karisiek en emoni. Kong'ololi en Thika en tuyet noton anan en kot noton nekituiyen karisiek nebo Sifao Mobility Kenya komwa kole tesetai emetab Kenya koboroiti kasuldaetab mung'aret neboto kotach chong'indo nebo chemung'arainik chemoche kobwa emoni asikosuldae mung'aret nebo chobet ak katuiyo
expansion of KVM to allow more vehicles to be assembled here is a welcome move because it allows Kenya to be in a position where we can do a bit of value addition here. Our hope eventually is that value addition can be expanded. Now, what is important is that for Kenya to develop its auto industry, there are certain things that must be done. And I think we've already outlined part of that here. One, we need to build our local auto parts manufacturing, whether they are tire making, battery making, exhaust, chairs, and all those things. Secondly, is also technical expertise and expansion, such as what we've been able to see here. And I think that is also moving well. We also have the automotive policy that is at an advanced stage. And the automotive policy is going to set out all the incentives that the government will be offering, including conditions necessary for the thriving of the industry.
We as CFA Mobility have made an investment of over 2.6 billion shillings in KVM, and we would like to make it one of the world-class assembly plants in Kenya. Reviving KVM is one of the things that we have taken up here in Kenya. Today, with the highest line, we expect to assemble roughly around 700 units per annum and then increase it as demand increases and we go along. Over and above this, we will then transfer or set up the factory for other manufacturing and assembly, including the Land Cruiser 79, the Hilux, and then eventually the Fortuners. But KVM remains a multi-branded assembly plant for now, and we will continue to assemble all the other makes. We are also doing Sino trucks here in KVM, as well as Mercedes-Benz, apart from other manufacturers and other makes that we are currently doing. From a customer perspective, I think we will dwell on quality and safety, making sure that all the vehicles coming out of KVM meet a certain quality standard, and obviously safety, which is most important for us.
Chitab kolenjin en yoton asome amutin en inguni en kamung'anosiek kiwege ketesta logoiwek choton chekisibitab raini kobaten en inguni agere ale kakomuch komwa PS noton nebo somanet Julius Bitok kole makokeker sukulisiek en inguni en mwaet kole mamiten en ole ng'oi en inguni kipsomaninik ak kounoton komwa kole manyolu kobit kaiweisiet age tugul en kwenutab sigik chemoche kosimchi sukulisiek komuch koyokto lagok koba gaa ko ingini kibwotyin kele arogenet nekibwotyin kele imuch kobit strike choton chekisibi asikeibun elukak chebo emet chemiten tai.
This May, enjoy more drama on Star Times. Unrivaled stories.
Tanggol, you will leave as a Dimagipa, but return as a Montenegro.
Characters you can't forget. More love, more secrets, more twists that leave you breathless.
You're a true monster, Benito. We will fight for what's rightfully ours.
Recharge your monthly subscription today and unlock endless drama every single day. From heartbreaking betrayals to burning romance, the drama never stops. Experience Novella E now on Nyota Bouquet on Aerial and Nova Bouquet on Dish Decoder. Download the StarTimes On app to enjoy all your favorite shows and stream live channels on the move. StarTimes, enjoy digital life.
Kimitei agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitkei ak inoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, StarTimes channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en number 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit nechome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet.
Posten on Twitter, Insta ak inde Facebook. Kona ingwenduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutietab nenetesetai extra ko tetutiet nekibun mixed moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Ole Serem.
Watu kora wale enga sartage ketoje influencers, tiktokers, social media influencers achege tugul negase kotindo talent ako meje ko bartage eng mashabiki.
It become red flag. We were green flag and it did not help us with anything. Can we just
Ongetuye engila Jumamos eng nenetesetai extra omitagana nde Jacqueline Arusei. Aliwatile mix ananchenwage ko moto chebutun one and only our baddest DJ. Get to you every Saturday in Kass TV.
Numerous cases of people falling asleep have been reported across the African continent. No one can explain this phenomenon.
With 24/7 FIFA World Cup coverage, sleep can wait. Everything can wait.
Reconnect GoTV Yako for only 999 shillings today, only on GoTV.
Haya! Kelejini mashabik chechoget kasta ibwati ingele komitienwogik chukibo kenyu chilani kaskolei kounio kasokine mwoyo
Anjegap chuboit ko setemi sote ongigilge barnotik age misotoni tuguchu chokibo keny bakamanut wele batongo ngale tugukap chume.
Haya keteste nonio
Machane nana nyune nekikichomdosi
Angle chacham ko chang menoni
Tulwenyo ndidire ne kolyelge kolbek tamboribe boisieti komwochi lagokwa
Kogora kemiten kilongu tienwogik alak chechute en Kass taibwoti yani eshimo ukuta kou noniso
Chawgateni lagokolele
Ego sanyi, anyingasit keba agewek. Meutien, kasta iwoti, eshimo ukuta, mara moja. Jumatatu, agwegwa mood kasyo, ak daktari, Stone, koitande sabi, Kass FM, amon kim notenae.
As the sun rises, so do we. As we trust it to rise and set without any worries interrupting your day. StarTimes Home Solar Solution with solar panels, hybrid inverter, and lithium battery. Powering your prosperity and happier life. Empowering you to do the things that really matter. A complete and reliable home solar solution. Call us today. StarTimes Solar. Power your life.
Longetab kabatik ko tetutiet netokchinigei konet ak konoisechi kabatik akobo boisionikab kabatisiet.
Kianam avocado ak ketik oeng chekikuren puete.
Eng yu ko kinetigei akobo ortinwek chebo kasari chebo kabatisiet ak kit nenyolu koyai kabatindet asikonyor melekto neo.
One of the key aspects of doing anything when it comes to growing food is how healthy are our soils.
Kobun tetutienoto bo community of practice kotestai bengenata kosuldae kanetet koityi stakeholders tugul chebo kabatisiet eng counties chebo West Pokot, Trans Nzoia County, Uasin Gishu County ak Elgeyo Marakwet County akobo kamanutienoto bo ripsetab ng'ung'unyek eng program nenaat ko Economics of Ecosystems and Biodiversity.
Ngetuiye kila kwang'wan kasi eng tetutietab longetab kabatik kong'ete sait agenge ak kebeberyat nebo koskoling eng Kass TV asikinetkei chechang. Aibun ane Bernard Tanwe.
Kwenye Star Times, Bei Chini, Burudani Juu. Enjoy kids entertainment, the best football, Hollywood movies, gripping dramas, and so much more at fantastic prices. Buy the aerial decoder at only 1,399 shillings and the dish decoder at only 2,499 shillings. Say yes to unmissable entertainment. Recharge your monthly subscription today and get upgraded to the next higher bouquet for 1 full month. And enjoy Teen Titans, Ben 10, and Pokemon Hunters on Cartoon Network. Gangs of Manila on ST Novella, and Come Back to Me on Novella E+. TNA Wrestling and Blockbuster Hollywood movies on TNT. Download the Star Times On app to enjoy unlimited entertainment on the go. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Silosu kila Jumatatu agoi komut kasi otochi na sikobit kenyoru tienwogik chotok cheiberurech Mautiendi Jehova Tabiruten Israel Wiki nende Asiba wiki chaleche tienwogik chelelachen Tinye Jeiso tuguk chencha Sominende sigogoni Magariab kiptayanden yam Magariab neba mago tienwogik chebo kwaya tiendo neisomchinige tiendab TBT Chutak tugul inyoru eng tetutiet nebo ilosu sikekas kong'ololwech Jehova kobun tienwogik. Ane Lea Kemboi Komen. Kass FM.
Yes, so we have a lot of automation going on in our farm, and it makes the work easier. So you automate the water, you put these pipes that you are seeing, it has a nipple, so the rabbit will press on the nipple and drink the water on demand. So they automatically, we say that sungura ni wajanja, so they will learn quickly from their own parents. And if a rabbit has never used it before, you just press it and feed it with water, so it will become like a bowl full of water. And as it drinks for the first day, automatically to press the nipple and more water will feed in. So that is how they automatically learn to use them. So we have that. Then we have also manufactured, we invented what we call a rabbit hay rack. You'll be able to see it so that you can put hay there instead of putting it on the floor and they step on it. So that was our own sort of invention to solve our problem of feeding the hay. You can also use it for feeding the greens. You stack it there and they'll be pulling from the grills. So that makes work easier. So even to look after the 1,000 rabbits, they only need one person to look after because of that automation. So that shows you how easy the work of looking after rabbits becomes with all that kind of automation going on. I would tell them to keep rabbits, but also take them to the market. Because if the moment you come together, you have more power and more abilities together, working together. So the greatest challenge when it comes to the rabbit industry is it is very easy to produce and they multiply very quickly. Starting with a pair of rabbits in January, by December we may be having almost 100 from only 2 rabbits. So the work of rabbits is not production. The work of rabbits is selling. Because like we said, it is a new industry, it's an emerging industry, and we have a lot of producers and very not matching consumption. So I would tell the people that come together to come together, but also to start from the market front, going backwards. I've seen groups where, I think it was in Nyahururu or Nakuru or somewhere, when they came together to work with the rabbit venture, they started by opening a butchery. Okay, so they will have the butchery that sells the usual beef, the usual chicken and the goats, but also rabbits is there. So that butchery becomes known. As we buy beef there, you can also find rabbits there. So that's their marketing front. And because people eat beef on a daily, the moment people are buying the beef every day, it is also paying the rent for the butchery. So it makes it easy for them to not be strained as they market their meat, as they don't sell it every day, to say that they will be in some sort of financial stress. So it becomes a marketing front. As the rabbits grow up, then they will be putting 1 or 2 rabbits there every day, and people will be knowing that that particular butchery sells rabbit meat. And it reached a point, and from what they were saying, they're even selling about 5 rabbits per day. That's a huge operation. In our farm, we sell about 200 per month. So if you divide that by 30, is about how many? Is it 6? So it's those are a group of farmers who are producing up to 1,000 rabbits. And you find that the people that are succeeding in that space, they don't even have to talk.
Atochin kora chitab kolenjin eng ketesiet nebo Kass TV Kass Mashinani sikomuch satwan eng kibagenge. Ole agere ale en nguni komiten president noton nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto eng kot noton nebo Union Building en Pretoria ole kanyor tokset noton ne inegen kobun ofsaek choton anan ko president nebo emonoton kobaten agere ale en nguni komiten kora ofsaek choton chebo ribetab kalyet cheimuch konde parade ko tokset noton ne inegen nekimoche kikochi asikotoret noton eng kakiminetab tilyandit nebo emetab Kenya ak emet nebo South Africa. Non ko president nebo emetab South Africa neimuch kotach president nebo emetab Kenya Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Niton ko rutoito nebo betusiek 2 en emet noton nebo South Africa ole kosipke ak logoiyot kobun State House Nairobi komwoe kole beljingei noton kokimit tilyandit nebo kenyisiek 30 kikotestai keborionji eng kwenutab emetab Kenya ak emet noton nebo South Africa ak kebeljingei kora kotoret noton eng kasuldaetab mung'aret koboto koyoktoetab kiboitinik cheng'eten emoni kotokyingei emonoton bo South Africa. Ngenyorun picha choto keren nguni kotinygei ak Ruto yoton. Kamwa kole boiboenjin kakwautiet ni ana tilyandit nemie ni kotestai kebaorionji en emoni ak emet noton nebo South Africa. Eng kibagenge komiten President Dr. William Samoei Ruto koboto First Lady Rachel Ruto en tuyonoton kimong'u kanapta en eleo kot missing kasuldaetab mung'aret ak kibagenge nebo emoni ak emet nebo South Africa. Atan korutoito nebo betusiek 2 nebo President Dr. William Samoei Ruto en komosta nebo Pretoria emet nebo South Africa. ngewegen emoni ole koimuch komwochi bunge en betut nebo amut minister noton nebo tililindo Aden Duale kole terchinet nekotestai kobit kotiengei ak tetutiet nebo taunetab ketesiet nekinyoen biik chetindo miondo nebo Ebola en county nebo Laikipia komanyolu mwaet kole ketesiosiek choton kotokyingei kotoret biikab emoni ak biik chebunu emet nebo Amerika.
I wish to assure this House and the people of Kenya that the country has not recorded any confirmed case of Ebola virus disease as of 3rd of June 2026. The government is, however, treating the regional outbreak with the seriousness it deserves because Ebola is a severe disease with high fatality and huge public health threat. And Kenya's position as a regional aviation, trade, transport, and diplomatic hub places the country at increased risk of importation of the disease. As of yesterday, 2nd June 2026, 71,243 travelers have been screened cumulatively, including the 2,506 travelers who were screened in the last 24 hours.
I represent people who are concerned that if Americans are to be flown to Laikipia Air Base to be treated there, what happens if this disease, God forbid, leaks out and probably people around Nanyuki are infected by Ebola? Will the American government take charge and treat the Kenyan citizens the way they would like to treat the American citizens?
I do not have any other hospital to serve the people of Teso South. None. It is only Alupe Hospital. So I want to tell the CS that we will resist, that Alupe Hospital cannot be made an isolation center for Ebola. Whereas I support the government initiative for preparedness to protect the people of Busia because we are at the border, let another venue be identified to build that isolation center. But Alupe will not be converted, Honorable Speaker.
Kenyans have spoken in one voice. We do not want that facility of Ebola here in Kenya. Please listen to the Kenyan voices.
Laikipia Air Base is one of the 23 quarantine isolation center we are building. And we will not stop it. Why we are building in the airbase, far from even, and there are a number of reasons why. The runway in Laikipia is one of the longest runway. That is where we have KDF medical team. That is why even our 450 Kenyans who are serving today under the UN, our special forces, the quick response unit. I'm the speaker, I was the Minister for Defense. I went to Ituri. I know all those areas. Those who have gone to Lumumbashi. Kenyans, the biggest hospitals in DRC are run by Kenyans, are owned by Kenyans. So we must protect, Mr. Speaker. So Laikipia will protect both Kenyans and the US.
Kagotonon serikali tetutiet nekomoche kampunit noton nebo Kenya Power ketes oliet nebo sitimet ole kamwa CS noton nebo kimnotet Opiyo Wandayi kole koib kakwautiet noton yekongotuiyo ak kong'alalen kakwautiet noton koboto wengeisiek alak choton chebo serikali.
The Ministry of Energy and Petroleum wishes to inform the public that following consultations within government and engagement with key stakeholders in the sector, the retail electricity tariff review application that was submitted on the 31st of March this year by KPLC on behalf of the sector has been withdrawn. Now, this decision reflects the need to buttress a sustainable energy sector while protecting households, businesses, and industries from possible cost escalation. It aims to support economic growth, safeguard livelihoods, and create jobs. Any review of electricity tariffs is subject to a clear legal and regulatory process. This includes, first and foremost, the submission of an application for the review to EPRA, technical evaluation, stakeholder consultations, and public participation before any tariff adjustment can be considered or approved. And now, following the withdrawal of the application, the current retail electricity tariffs shall remain in force and unchanged. The withdrawal of the application does not in any way affect the continued delivery of electricity services. Consumers and businesses, wherever they are, should continue to enjoy uninterrupted access to electricity under the current tariff structure.
Tetat konyor kelchin kipsomaninik cheite 7,200 kobun rabinikab basari chetetat kotyakta serikalitab county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet kong'etegei betutab komut kasi. Kong'ong chief officer nebo somanet en county noton nebo Elgeyo Marakwet Paul Ruto kole rabinik tugul chetetat kepcheita koitu kipsomaninik chemokyingei toretet ko silingisiek million 73.
Tetat kotyakta county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet rabinikab basari million 73 koityi kipsomaninik 7,200 kobun county noto chemite sukulishekab vocational training colleges, junior secondary school, senior secondary schools, colleges ak universities eng betutab komut kasi nenyoni. Kosubkei ak Chief Officer nebo somanet en county noto Paul Sore Ruto komwa kole kitaban wardishek 15 chepkondok choto bo basari kobun ng'atutietab Equitable Development Act ole ikochini boroindo meng'ikab wardishek choto kotaban chepkondok en kit nemoche icheget. Wardishek chemaitaban chepkondok choto bo basari koboto warditab Emso, Kabiego Ward, Sengwer Ward, Lelan Ward ak Sambirir Ward.
Kilonjeni basari komut kasi wikini sait somok nebo karon kikoitoi basari eng wardishek 15. Kitinye wardishek 5 chekimakochin chekimaallocaten rabishek en public participation ko en kikoitoi basari 73 million kikochini lagok 7,000.
Eng tai ko kikabit kachutetabkei eng roptaitab chepkondok choto bo basari kotinygei ak ng'usetabkei eng kwenutab Controller of Budget ak Council of Governors ole kikochi chamchinet kapkirwok nebo High Court counties alak koropta chepkondok choto bo basari amu kiityi icheket makutik tugul ole alak eng counties choto ko county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet.
Moche kora kemwochi kongoi His Excellency the Governor nebo Elgeyo Marakwet amu kitoretech nebo kwang'ut kuhakikishan kole kakinyoru approval from Control of Budget. Kasini ko kichang tuguk chekikimeche, suppose kesignan agreements ko melen kinyumnyum kesainani. Kiyo kasit nekikyoe kemoe kelechin His Excellency kongoi.
Kong'ete county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Andrew Kimeto.
Amache kebe en inguni county nebo Bomet ole kakosom gavana nebo county nebo Bomet Professor Hilary Barchok sigik kotorikyi ako ng'ololchi lagokwak asikomuch koistoengei yautik chekibaorionjin ole boto belet noton nebo sukulisiek.
Kakosom gavana nebo Bomet Professor Hilary Barchok sigik koik chemiten tai en ribetab lagok missing kokonet ichek atepto nemie asikimuch kekirinda yautik cheyaach cheimuch kobit. Kates komwa Barchok kole nyolu en sigik konamgei eun ak konetik ak matkobokokyi konetik icheken boisiet neo.
King'ololen kora lagok ako mi yautiet nekoyaak en olimbo Utumishi Academy ne kobel lagok iko koruitos en kemo ak ibet sobonwek 16 nekimoche kemwa mutyo kemwochin families chekotinygei ak ng'olyondononiton ak kemwoe kele mutyo missing kotoretok Jehova amun kibet lakwet kokechengyini sobet en ng'alekab somanet momiondo ko kit nerusech en kwong'utiet ak kokonech kora kaiweisiet ko ki sigik makityo en Utumishi lakini en lagokyok tugul chemiten sugulisiek en kebeberwek cheter en emoni. En ng'olyon amoche amwa ko en lakwet ngiyokto kwo sugul kiyokto kosoman, kiyokyin koba eunekab mwalimu. Kit nomoche kityo amwochi sigik ko kerib lakwet ak kerib kora konyo en atepto ak misto nekararan komo boisietab mwalimu inegen. Kitindoi kebeberyat nekiurereni ko ki sigik amun anan kiyokte lagok ak ibwat kele kakeiste tabut en gaa so tabut ko kakimilchi sugul kakimilchi mwalimu. Moyoche kounon sikomyeit lakwani amun moyoni ale bokoyaitu lakwet nekomie en gaa ko ngoitita sugul koyait. Yoya lakwet en sugul konyumnyum indesibi komiten gaa ako tinyegei ak ele kakiibunde lakwani ele kakinetite ele kakikochi kerkong'et kora okot yon miten kokaichilil. Makilelen momuche kowech sugul lakwet amun imuche kora kotuiyo ak choronok chetindo atepto neya ak keng'em atepto amun mwoe Bible kole ng'eme atepto neya atepto nemie. So kemoche kikilgei kama wazazi kenomchin eun konetikchok chemiten sugul sikeker kele lakwet ko kakiib en oret nekararan.
En kasaraton kosom kora Barchok kanisosiek kotoret en programs chebo konetisiet koityi neranik asikistoengei atebet neya cheu chebo boisietab kerichekab bokitotet.
Kisome kora yon mi lakwet gaa keker kele kakityi lakwani en kebeberwek tugul mo en ng'alekab somanet inegen lakini okot en ng'alekab tamirmiriet amun chito kotindoi tamirmiriet. So kisome kora keboisien ak en kanisosiekyok, amtoikyok, biik tugul chebo dini sikeker kele kaking'ololchi lakwani amun ngot komakirib kora kebeberta nebo tamirmiriet ko agenge en tuguk chechongonchin kora lakwani kobet ak koloit. Mi ng'alekab devil worship komabete kora memuche imwa ile mara ko taban amun bakimut lakwet ak keyochi tumwek chemonomegei ak Jehova konyumnyum kora komoche tugun cheu chon chebo korotik ak tuguk chon alak.
Kang'ololi Barchok en Mulot Health Center nemiten en Bomet East ole kaityakta kerichek chekikoren lagok chemiten sugulisiek chebo public ole tokyingei noton koityi kipsomaninik chesire 350 en county komugul nebo Bomet.
Nebo oeng ko kakityoktoi ng'alekab kikor lagokyok. Kitindoi lagok nekit 350,000 chekitokyinigei konyor ng'alekab kikor. Lagochoton kong'eten kenyisiek 2 akoi kenyisiek 14. Kiboisie kibagenge koboto ministry nyon nebo somanet, Ministry of Education, kiboisie ak ministry nebo tililindo, Ministry of Health, ak county government nebo Bomet ak agenge en NGOs chetoretech kora soreti serikalitab barak ak serikalitab county koker kole kanyor chametabgei lagokyok. So kiboiboi amun kakityakte boisioni en betutab raini nebendi kotesetai en wikisiek 3 en sugulisiekchok ak facilitiesiekchok. Kit nekisome ko konetik konamgei eun ak bikyok chebo tililindo sikeker kele kakityi lakwet age tugul kikor sikonyor chametabgei en borwekwak ak konyor tililindo neyomegei ak koribok amitwogik chekakikochi lakwanan komamoyo ak mara tiong'ik chemiten en moet anan chemi en borwekwak.
Kong'eten county nebo Bomet logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Festus Rono.
Labatet noton nebo Nairobi City Marathon en betut nebo Jumapili ako emetab raini kokakomuch kokon tetik chebo igoratan kotiengei ak or cheboisien en betut nebo Jumapili. Olamol miten alak en ortinwek chemuch keker asikomuch komuktechi noton rwoik koboisien ortinwek en nganaset nebo Nairobi.
Today we are just concentrating on Nairobi City Marathon. And majorly, we will be releasing a few informations about the security status in our preparation for Nairobi City Marathon. Road closures, where to park even your vehicles during this city marathon, and probably to confirm to the world that we are now ready for the run. I want to welcome everybody, welcome the fourth estate for this noble duty, and we'll be taking a very short time. Together with me, as introduced, are the commanders, both security and traffic in Nairobi, and they are very ready for this task. I want to welcome also the presence of Nairobi Region Athletics Kenya, who will be in charge of this route that we are using. And here represented by George Kariuki, a certified route measurer by World Athletics, and also the Secretary in Nairobi Region. Executive members, Elizabeth Kaitanyo also, as introduced, is here. John Kimeto, who will be my assistant all through, is here. And the members of the local organizing committee are here. Mr. Ndalut, Mr. Wambua, Mr. Tabut, Mr. Chirchir, and one of our major supplier who will be in charge of road closure from Homeboys is here with us, and part of the security details all from Nairobi City County, who are our partners in this marathon, and we have signed a memorandum of understanding between Nairobi City to host this event. So welcome Nairobi City and all and sundry. I want to say that we are very ready, and before we come to the extra details on the security and everything, I want to welcome Kariuki to come here and briefly, in only 2 minutes, highlight to us where the start and the finish is. Just that, and the route probably where 42 kilometers is taking the direction, the 21 kilometers, 10 kilometers, and 5 kilometers. Welcome, Bwana Kariuki.
I'll take you through the full marathon route, and to start with, all races are going to start at one particular point, and they are going to start at City Hall. Start time for the first race, which will be the full marathon, will be 6:45 a.m. So that is the kickoff time for the full marathon. This year, the roads that we are going to use are within CBD. Then we shall go to Expressway and back to Uhuru Park. Full marathon starts at City Hall, outside Governor's office. It goes the direction towards Kencom and enters International Lifehouse between there, enters Simba Road, Simba Street, then goes to Mamangena Street, Moi Avenue, to Central Police, and enter Mwidibingu Street, all the way to Banda Street, and it enters to Koinange. Koinange back to University Way, and enter the University Way roundabout, and go all the way to the museum exit of the Expressway. We shall enter against traffic at museum and enter the Expressway. Then go towards Westlands, past the Westlands booths of Expressway to ABC Place, and we shall turn right after the highest point of the marathon route, which is at ABC Place. Then go down before you get to Nairobi School and make a U-turn and back to Expressway, enter Expressway again, come all the way to JKIA Expressway. We exit there and turn right, and we immediately rejoin Expressway at JKIA on the other side and come back towards CBD all the way to the exit at Uhuru Park. And after exiting Uhuru Park, we shall enter the procession way and to the finish line. That's the full marathon. The half marathon, as I said, all races are starting at City Hall, and it will go the same direction towards Kencom, all the way to Central Police at Mwidibingu, enter Mwidibingu. This time, the half marathon will go and touch Kenyatta Avenue. It will enter Kenyatta Avenue, then turn right and go towards GPO, enter Koinange Street, then after Koinange Street, along Koinange Street, we enter University Way, the same way as the full marathon, go to University Way, go around the roundabout, and enter Expressway the wrong side, and go to the Expressway. All the way to Westlands, past Westlands to ABC, the same turning point like the like the full marathon. It will turn at ABC Place and back to Expressway, and when we get to Expressway, all the way to Haile Selassie exit of Expressway. At Haile Selassie exit, we shall enter Bunyala roundabout and enter Uhuru Highway to Lusaka roundabout. Just before we enter Lusaka roundabout, we shall make a quick turn and come back towards CBD along Uhuru Highway and join Haile Selassie Expressway entry towards Westlands. When we join there, we shall go and exit at Uhuru Park and go to Procession Way and finish the race. 10 kilometers is going to start at the same place at City Hall Way. Then we shall go all the way to Central Police using the same route as the other previous races. Enter Mwidibingu, enter Kenyatta Avenue, Koinange Street, back to University Way, and this time at University Way, we shall not go round the roundabout. We shall make a shortcut. We shall cross and go against traffic and towards Westlands. At Wayakwe, we are going to exit to formerly Forest Road. I don't know what they call it today. And before we get to the museum, gate, we are going to enter Expressway. When we enter Expressway, we shall come with it all the way as towards Mombasa or towards JKIA and exit at Haile Selassie. When we exit at Haile Selassie, come to Bunyala roundabout and enter Uhuru Highway just the same way we did with the 21K. And we are going to make a quick turn at Lusaka and back to Uhuru Highway and back to Expressway towards Westlands. And from there, we shall once we enter Expressway, we shall exit at Uhuru Park and also go to the same finish line at the Procession Way. That's 10K. When we, then the last event of the day will be the 5 kilometers family fun run. We'll start at City Hall, go the same way like in all other races. But when we get to Moi Avenue, this time at Central Police, we are going to go all straight using University Way. We are not going to enter Mwidibingu. The 5 kilometers are going to cross From Central Police, we are going to cross all the way to the roundabout of University Way, go around the roundabout and go towards Westlands, enter Expressway the wrong side, and once we are on Expressway, we shall now go towards JKIA and exit at Uhuru Park. So we shall make a very quick turn there, exit at Uhuru Park, and enter Procession Way to the finish line. I think it is well explained. When we start with the 42K at 6:45, half marathon is going to start at 9 a.m. in the morning. Then 10 kilometers is going to start at 10. And 5 kilometers family run is going to start at 11 in the morning. So all the races are spaced out properly for ease of the media and the camera people at the finish line, so that each race will be identified very well at the finish line with the media cameras getting the winners easily as opposed to crowding at the finish line. Thank you.
This marathon will pass through. So we have it in our presentation, but due to our friends who need to capture something, we will go to do it. It's already there. Ladies and gentlemen, I think after what Karaoke has said, I want to now give a chance to our head of operations, please, Mr. Bawen, to say his word on security preparedness. Then Bwana Bawen to say a word, and then I will close with the numbers now. How many have registered? Who is for the cameras?
Officials and members of Fourth Estate. Good morning once more. As you have been told, my name is Mr. Benjamin Boen, Commissioner of Police, and I'm the head of the operations here in Nairobi region. First of all, be assured that Nairobi is safe, because recently, just a fortnight ago, Kenya hosted or was honored to host the African Forward Summit, which was very successful. In attendance were over 30 heads of state, and that called in for maximum security, which we were ready and we failed, and you all saw. Now, welcome in this event. Now, this is the 5th edition of the Nairobi City Marathon. We are in receipt of the orders from the Inspector General through the Deputy Inspector General National Police Service to the Nairobi Region Commander to prepare adequately for the coverage of this great event. Again, it is a great honor for it to happen in any state. There must be security. And that is why Kenya maybe has been chosen to host this great event, which has brought in not less than 1,700 international athletes. Yes. And that is a great honor. Now, on our side of preparedness, I began by saying that we are very, very much ready. Security situation here in Nairobi is not very bad, though we have some potential threats which do occur in any space. We have the cases of street robberies, mobile snatching, especially by very bad characters operating on motorcycles, or those ones who just stay idle along the roads and in our streets. For that matter, we have started sweeping the streets ready for this great event. Those characters have been arrested always. We take them to court. And at times we are very lucky to do some recoveries. We have also the potential terror threat, which is still an issue internationally, not in Kenya alone. So we call upon everyone to be extra alert. Whenever you see any suspicious character or suspicious persons or suspicious activity, you must report to the security agency so that that matter can be handled. At the same time, we must be extra vigilant in public spaces because those are most of potential targets are where people are crowded or they appear in a very big number. We have also an issue which is a threat to security. We have the public demonstrations, picketing at times, grievances being that there is now the rise in the cases of femicide and child disappearances. This one has made the members of public to come up and demonstrate against the same. So during such events, we may counter such demonstrations. It comes nowadays without even a notice. When the law requires that people should give the authorities a notice on such demonstrations, nowadays that's not a matter. They just wake up, assemble, and do the demonstration. I've said some of the reasons. And one of them, again, which has just come up, is about the establishment of the Ebola quarantine center in Laikipia. Nairobi here is not exempted because recently we had a small crowd which attempted to do such a demonstration. Otherwise, also weather is a threat at times. Recently, Nairobi, when we received much rain and there were floods on our roads. So that is also a threat. And we are urging all the participants, whenever you come across any flooded area, you avoid. At the same time, we are urging all participants again to stay close and attuned to the media for any information where there will be any demonstrations or road closure. Otherwise, we regret that some of the roads will be closed for this event, but it is just for some time. By around 2, everything will be okay, and there will be free flow of traffic. Otherwise, that is it. We are ready, and be assured that we shall deploy adequately. We shall be backed by the officers from the APS is here, that is Administration Police Service, the Traffic Department. I also have the GSU, the allied team to deal with the issues terror. We shall also be assisted by the NYS in control of the crowds or maintaining order in those public places. Otherwise, we are ready and set to go. Thank you very much and welcome once more.
Yes. We are assured that the public vehicles are there. I'm very happy also to note the inspectorate of the city, that they are very present, led by their commander, and all your parking spaces will be very safe under them. They are deploying a total of 200 for the parking slots all over Nairobi, the designated parking slots that you will be given in the maps. that is a very strong assurance, and we are ready. The NYS team are also there and has assured us. And thank you very much for your assurance. We believe in the security around here, and that is why we are organizing a world-class marathon for the honor of the champions of Kenya. Thank you very much. I want to ask Mr. Rashid to lead us through the road closure plan and all those things that relate.
Good morning. My name is Rashid Ali. I'm the Deputy Traffic Commander in Nairobi area, known as Traffic 2. So this, as you know, this is not our first time to supervise this kind of events. Last year we were here, and it has gone through successfully. On traffic issues, we shall close expressway all the way from JKA to Wayakiwe ABC. Uru Highway, both sides will be closed. Kenyatta Avenue, Haile Selassie, City Hallway. City Hallway is where the event will going to start. Therefore, we shall go to close City Hallway. Then the finish line will be at Uhuru Park. All those areas will be closed. Moi Avenue, University Way, Koinange Street. Some of the roads will be open. Southern Bypass, vehicle which will be accessing CPD from Mombasa.
Kimitei akobo inye ako kimita sikinetkei kibaibaitkei ak kinoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en number 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet nae.
Posten na Twitter, Insta ak inde Facebook. Kona ingwenduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutietab nenetesetai extra ko tetutiet nekibun mix moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Ole Serem.
Ibwate kora kole eng kasarta age ketoche influencers, tiktokers, social media influencers ak chi age tugul nekose kotindoi talent ako meche kobartagei eng mashabik.
Can become red flag. We were green flag and it did not help us with anything. Can we just
Ongetuye eng kila Jumamos eng nenetesetai extra omitaganende Jacqueline Arusei. Akiwatile mix anan chenwagik ko moto chebutun one and only our baddest DJ. Get to you every Saturday in Kass TV.
Numerous cases of people falling asleep have been reported across the African continent. No one can explain this phenomenon.
With 24/7 FIFA World Cup coverage, sleep can wait. Everything can wait.
Reconnect GoTV Yako for only 999 shillings today. Only on GoTV.
Hiya! kelenjini mashabik chechoget kasta ibwati ingele komi tienwogik chu kibo kenyu chilani kas kole kounio kaso kit nemwoyo
Anjegap chuboit ko setemi sote ongigilge barnotik age misotoni tuguchu chakibo keny bo kamanut weleye batongo ngale tugukap chumbek.
Haya, keteste nonio.
Machane nana nyune nekikichomdosi.
Angle chacham ko chang menoni.
Kulwe nyondi dire ne kolyelge kolbek tamboribe boisieti komwochi lagokwa.
Kora kemiten kilongu tienwogik alak chechuten kas taibwoti yani heshimu ukuta kou nonizo.
Chamgoteni lagokolele.
Eva sanyi anyingasit keba akewek meutien kasta ibwoti heshimu ukuta mara moja Jumatatu agoi komut kasio ak Daktari Stone koitande sabe Kass FM amon kim notenae.
As the sun rises, so do we, as we trust it to rise and set without any worries interrupting your day. StarTimes Home Solar Solution with solar panels, hybrid inverter, and lithium battery. Powering your prosperity and happier life. Empowering you to do the things that really matter. A complete and reliable home solar solution. Call us today. StarTimes Solar. Power your life.
Longetab kabatik ko tetutiet netokchinigei konet ak konoisechi kabatik akobo boisionikab kabatisiet.
Kianam avocado ak ketik oeng chekikuren puete.
Eng yu ko kinetigei akobo ortinwek chebo kasari chebo kabatisiet ak kit nenyolu koyai kabatindet asikonyor melekto neo.
One of the key aspects of doing anything when it comes to growing food is how healthy are our soils.
Kobun tetutienoto bo community of practice kotestai bengenata kosuldae kanetet koityi stakeholders tugul chebo kabatisiet eng counties chebo West Pokot, Trans Nzoia County, Uasin Gishu County ak Elgeyo Marakwet County akobo kamanutienoto bo ripsetab ng'ung'unyek eng program nenaat ko Economics of Ecosystems and Biodiversity.
Ngetuiye kila kwang'wan kasi eng tetutietab longetab kabatik kong'ete sait agenge ak kebeberyat nebo koskoling eng Kass TV asikinetkei chechang. Aibun ane Bernard Tanwe.
Kwenye StarTimes, Bei Chini, Burudani Juu. Enjoy kids entertainment, the best football, Hollywood movies, gripping dramas, and so much more at fantastic prices. Buy the aerial decoder at only 1,399 shillings and the dish decoder at only 2,499 shillings. Say yes to unmissable entertainment. Recharge your monthly subscription today and get upgraded to the next higher bouquet for 1 full month. And enjoy Teen Titans, Ben 10, and Pokemon Hunters on Cartoon Network. Gangs of Manila on ST Novella and Come Back to Me on Novella E+. TNA Wrestling and Blockbuster Hollywood movies on TNT. Download the StarTimes On app to enjoy unlimited entertainment on the go. StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.
Kasilosu kila Jumatatu agoi komut kasi otochi na sikobit kenyoru tienwogik chotok cheiberurech.
Mountain Jehovah, Sabiuten Israel,
tienwogik chelelachen.
Tinye Jeiso tuguk chechang. Sominende sigogoni, mogoriot kiptayanden yom, mogoriot nebo mogo.
Tienwogik chebo kwaya. Tiendo neisomchinige. Tiendab TBT. chutak tugul inyoru eng tetutiet nebo ilosu sikekas kong'ololwech Jehova kobun tienwogik. Ane Lea Kemboi Komen. Kass FM.
Kimitei akobo inye ako kimita sikinetkei kibaibaitgei ak kinoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 55552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit nechome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet naet.
Posten na Twitter, Insta ak inde Facebook. Kona ngwenduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutietab nenetesetai extra ko tetutiet nekibun mix moto moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Ole Serem.
Ibwate kora kole eng kasarta age ketoche influencers, tiktokers, social media influencers ak chi age tugul nekose kotindoi talent ako meche kobartagei eng mashabik.
Can become red flag. We were green flag and it did not help us with anything. Can we just
Ongetuye eng kila Jumamos eng nenetesetai extra omitaganendet Jacqueline Arusei. Akiwatile mix anan tienwogik ko moto moto chebutun one and only our baddest DJ. Get to you every Saturday in Kass TV.
Numerous cases of people falling asleep have been reported across the African continent. No one can explain this phenomenon.
With 24/7 FIFA World Cup coverage, sleep can wait. Everything can wait.
Reconnect GoTV Yako for only 999 shillings today. Only on GoTV.
Haya! Kelenjini mashabik chechoget kasta ibwati ingele komi tienwogik chukibo kenyu. Chilani kas kole kounio kasokit nemwoyo.
Anyikekab chuboit ko setemi sote ongikilke barnotik akemi sotoni tuguchutok kibo keny bo komonut weleye batongo ng'alek tugukab chumbek.
Haya, keteste nonio.
Machalena nenyune nekikichomdosi.
Angle checham kochang menoni.
Kulwenyo ndinire nekolielke kolbek tamkoribe boisiet sikomwochi.
Atochin chitab kolenjin logoiwekab emet cheitun eng ketesiet nebo Kass TV nesomanun kwane Shadrack Mutai Itagat ngetaunen Pretoria emet nebo South Africa ole kanyor tokset ne inegen president nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto rutoiton nebo betusiek oeng en emonoton ole kanyor tokset ne inegen kobun president nebo emetab South Africa ole amwa kole wendi kokimit tilyandit nemiten en emetab Kenya ak emonoton nebo South Africa. En county nebo Kericho ko kakomongee kokwetab boisiek nebo Kipsigis Community Clan Association akokimit kole mawekse let icheket en tetutikab chikilet ak namunetab rabisiek cheite silingisiek bilion 1 chemwaat kele kiyomis kampunit noton nebo Lipton Tea and Infusion en kasarta nekinamu mbaretab chaik anan multinational setetat komuch kotononchi en nguni counties chebo Kericho ak nebo Bomet.
Kong'alalchin sirikab logoiwek kokaibata tuyetab kandoik nekayai kokwetab boisiek nebo Kipsigis Community Clans Association komwa sindetab kibagengeit Joel Kimeta kole choboti konam rabisiek cheite bilionit 1 chekiyomis kampunitab Lipton Tea and Infusion kole tokyin komoswek chekimiten chaikwak en multinationals kasarta nekimiten en emoni.
Kimwoe koki Kipsigis kele rabinik chon kimoe kole biik alak kikochi kechoben barabarosiek ketegen sipitalisiek kisomesanen lagok ko makiyoni Kipsigis. Rabinik ko kikakimwa kele kindo lengutab Kipsigis nekitinye Kipsigis nekikuren Kipsigis Community Trust. Kitinye Kipsigis Community Trust account en KCB Kericho. Ako kikikoi baronok biikab bitonin kong'eten 2024 sikar komong rabinichu ko kibolyo Kipsigis Community Clans Organization akobo ng'ung'unyandenywan nekirep chumbek.
Kamwa Kimeta kole makat en kandoinatetab counties chebo Kericho ak Bomet kokonyit bororietab Kipsigis amat kochutyi rabisiek choton en oret age tugul.
Kandoik ku governor nyolu inai ile rabinik chon ko kikikoi Kipsigisiek ako mamache Kipsigis ketangoe rabinik choton. Kikosir barwet Kipsigis Community Clans Organization ako en Kipsigis ko body agenge kityo ne representeni Kipsigisindet age tugul. Kipsigis Community Clans Organization. Mamiten organization age anan body age ne representeni Kipsigisindet age tugul. Kipsigis Community Clans Organization ko representeni Kipsigisindet age tugul ako en konaisiek tugul chan kakemwa koboto diaspora.
Kamwa nebo ng'echeret en Kipsigis Community Clans Association John Rob kole makat kekonyit ng'atutiet nekikon Lipton kotinygei ak lipanetab rabisiek choton.
Ki en tarikit 3 arawetab mut 2025 ko kikobarwet Lipton Tea and Infusion nekisir kole kokikochi rabisiek community nebo Kipsigis. Mole kokikochi county government nebo Kipsigis. Amole kokikochi serikali nebo Kenya 1 billion shillings. Kisir en barwanatet nebo tarikit 3 arawetab mut 2025 nguni ko 1 year kole miten rabisiek chebwone Kipsigis.
Kaesha boisiek choton alak en biikab emet chetesetai en ng'alalet akobo namunetab mbarenikab kapchina anan multinationals en mwaet kole biik chenin ko Kipsigis Community Clans chenyolu kosub kot kobit imanda kotinygei ak noton.
Ak bichon ng'ololote bore lekikone mbar kilyon nekimache mbaretab ano motinye mandate. Kilewen Kipsigisiek grupit nekilewen neniton ni miyu o icheket chetinye mandate kohon imanda nebo Kipsigis. Ng'alekab biik alak chebendi kokase kwandang pokere en television. Mi chebendi mi biik chekinam mbarenik en kapchain. Ikere komwon bebuch mbarenik chono. Mami buch.
Aripot nyilwekab emet chebo Kass kong'eten county nebo Kericho, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Kakokimit magaosiek chebo Pride Inn testai icheket kotoche kiprutoinik amu ole miten maget nebo konamgei eun stakeholders tugul en sekta nebo kiprutoinik asikomuktechi noton kekanapta kiprutoinik chebo emetab Kenya ko oret agenge nebo konyor emetab Kenya chong'indo nebo chepkondok.
Tourism in general, grow tourism experiences and be able to create more employment because the ripple effects are great. Now, one of the key things that really enhanced this partnership was because when we talked to Phil and the TGIF team, and they had assured us that majority of the items or majority of the supplies, majority of the raw materials would be sourced locally. So if the majority of the raw materials will be sourced locally, that simply means that we know we are still giving the global experience whilst supporting the local community members.
But there are other products that we will buy locally wherever we can, and we'll work with the team here and the supply chain team within Pride Inn to make sure we're using local suppliers, local manufacturers and local product where we can. So you also support the local community as well as outside.
And as we grow, the intention is we want to do more for our people. We want to create world-class hoteliers. And how do you create world-class hoteliers? It's by making sure you're partnering with like-minded global partners. So that way we are able to learn from them, they are able to learn from us, and that way we add value to our local community in Kenya.
Other products that we will buy locally wherever we can, and we'll work with the team here and the supply chain team within Pride Inn to make sure we're using local suppliers, local manufacturers and local product where we can. So you also support the local community as well as outside.
Kagomwange meng'ik chebo soin sigawet akonereki serikalit nebo county nebo Kericho koboto county assembly nebo Kericho emwa kole kotestai kotaban icheket en siretab boisionik. Kanereki icheket kakwautiet namwa kole maimuch konyor boroindo nebo boisi eng kibagengeit noton nesire kiboitinik en boisiet nebo Public Service Board nebo Kericho agenge en biik chekakimuch kelewen akamwa kole noton koboru kole katabanet nemanyoru icheket boroinwek choton bo koboisiechi county noton bo Kericho.
Kong'ololchin ketishoni en oret ne inegen komwa meng'ikab sigawet soin en county nebo Kericho kole maiyan nekowirta county assembly nebo Kericho Leonard Kiprotich Kirui en boroindo nebo member nebo Kericho County Public Service Board.
En kainutik kekuren Alina Chepkemo meng'indetab Kiptere Mama Mboga nealdo ngwek en Kiptere. Alen sikemi yu ko ng'echeret nekokiib Kiprotich. So kimi for justice to Kiprotich. En Kericho ko kikesase kiketorche taban ko echek meng'ikab soin sigawet. Mami ng'echeret age tugul nekenyoru. Mamiten maendeleo age tugul nekenyoru. Mami ng'echeret nekekone nekataikonin ng'echeret keibe kwa komosta age.
Bas alen echek meng'ikab koroni ko Kiprotich ko chito kabisa nelikwo muguleldo ako komi kolenen Kiprotich koawo chebo boisiet ko kikingen kele kitiengei Kiprotich ini. Kabisa kotinye muguleldo.
Kainutik kyuk kekurenon Janet Chepkoech Sengen nebo GNC. Ami kabisa en usuni no amu ng'echeret nekokirebene. Kingokakwo Kiprotich en ng'alekab interview yu kinyet aka kakesir kele mi orit Kiprotich. Keboiboikitu kabisa kele kamie sikesirwech lo. Echek ko ki Mama Mboga ko kikisomesan lo. Kikisomesan lo ko mami kasisiek. Ko kongokakwo Kiprotich ni kele kongoi kabisa sikosirwech lagok ot akechek. Sikesopchen akechek kou biik alak.
Kosubkei ak meng'ichoton kokere komayaak imanda en kasarta nekitestai kitaban icheket en boisionik ak boroinwek cheterter en county.
Amu lagokyok chekisomesani amanyoru kasisiek. Kalyan county nebo Kericho. Nebo Kericho soserete. Makinye kini kibakeitaroban kingeyai listini en Nakuru. Makinye kini kokitaroban asimaker.
En ng'alechu kookis en sigawet soin ko makiyoni ko kiraya. Kila ko kiketyekyi ng'weny. Ng'echeret nekokiiben Kiprotich ko makiboiboenchi kabisa amu Kiprotich ko chito netindoi muguleldo neayeb. Nenikur okot ngomiten harambee age tugul, komiten nebo sukul, komiten nebo sipitali, ko Kiprotich ko makosoni. Makiyoni position non keibenech, kikiiben Kimwetich en kapkeburu atkinye. Konyiketyech benja kora, oyni kaketyech Kiprotich, makiyoni.
Koisirta county assembly nebo Kericho biik 4 en biik 6 chekoikoito gavana nebo Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai akowirta oeng kit neimukakse en ng'atutik kole kakimurta choton 4 kotoi boisiet. Konyor kelchin Joseph Kipkemoi koskei koek nebo ng'echeret ak membaek chebet Elin Benjamin Kiprono ak Kipyegon Raymond Kemboi ole kokiwirta Joyce Chepkemoi Kilel ak Leonard Kiprotich Kirui kit nemaibaibait icheket. Karirtaen meng'ichoton county assembly nebo Kericho kosubkei ak nemoisirsi agenge en meng'ikab komasatan kit nekere komanyalunoton.
Kimache kewekchine Kiprotich kasit. Kimache kikoi kasit Kiprotich. Anerechi kabisa. Anerechi Kiprotich. Amache kikoi kabisa. Lakwanoton nokole nemie muguleldo. Mamiten en kasit age tugul. Ngo kasit age tugul ko Kiprotich. Tinye rirge nebo man.
Aripoti logoiwekab emet chebo Kass kong'eten county nebo Kericho, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Tesetai chopchinetab kee nebo edition nebo oeng nebo labatet netokyingei kikimit ripset noton nebo timwek nebo Mau netat keyai en arawet nebo 7 en kenyiniton. Kamwa PS nebo itonwekab emet Engineer Dr. Festus Ngeno kole kiborionji meng'ikab komosatan borotet kong'eten kingetoi tetutiet netai nekibo labatet noton nebo timdo nebo Mau. Kamwachi sirikab logoiwek en ofisinyin en taonitab Nairobi Engineer Dr. Festus Ngeno kole agoi nguni kokimuch kekol ketik kosire million agenge en kebeberatan. Kakon kateunet en biikab boror kosirgei en labatanoto bo marathon nebo kilomitaisiek 21 nebo 10 ak nebo kilomitaisiek 5 en asikomuch kobeljigei konunotoik en labatanoton.
Kamwa PS kole kong'eten kinam tetutienotok eng kenyit konye kokokebaorionji borotet meng'ikab komosata chekikikochi mbarenik kokol ketik yeibata kokol bandek ak minutik alak che amitwogik.
You are allocated a piece of land in the forest as a community, and we are dealing with the communities living there adjacent to the forest. But the first thing you do, we give you the seedlings. You plant the seedlings as per the standard provided and guided by the forester or Kenya Forest Service. When you plant those seedlings is when now you can till the land and then you can plant your crops. Remember, we are giving you this plot for you to improve yourself. Tunaelewana? So that is the reason why we have a huge success rate in Mau Forest. And you will find the women are the one from the community who are doing the potting of the tubes as it were. So this is a program that is delivered, community-owned, co-created and partner-driven.
Agoi nguni ko kikekol ketik chesire million agenge ak kebeberiat.
Waletab itondab emet wasafi ak tuguchon tugul ko magat kemi tugul sikeng'et ke-supportengei ke-restoren Mau to the original state kou lekiu. Second edition nebo Mau program keyae in 1st of August 2026. Lakini on 3rd July keyae marathon korok, and then within a month we come and do the other program about the programming of the second edition.
Kang'ong ine kole wendi korutochin komosata kwandab President Rachel Ruto asikotoret chepyosok ak kwonyik eng tetutik alak chebo bandab tai.
First Lady of the Republic of Kenya kowendi Mau kokosapoten programs chebo chepyosok ak chebo lagokab sukul en Choiwa program, kitchen gardening program, ako kiko adopten kora a block in Mau Forest Complex the First Lady.
Eng labatet nebo kenyini ko kokites rabisiek chebo kabelikab labatanata.
The support nebo Excellency the President ko kikilipan rabisiek to at least 125.39 million. But this second edition of Mau Conservation Marathon is going to be bigger. We intend to pay almost 7.8 million shillings to 120 at least in 4 categories also. So the winner and the 42 kilometers will go home with Kenya shillings 600,000.
Ripsetab Mau Forest Complex ko agenge eng tetutik chetokyingei kolsetab ketik billion 15 koite kenyitab 2032.
So there is a threat of El Nino coming. All right? For those, there are high temperatures in the night, while it is cold in the day, and that is what is spiking it. So with the El Nino, that is climate change already. So we need to be able to get our country in a proper infrastructure. And what usually the easiest way to mitigate against climate change is by having forest cover or tree cover for that matter. This pollution story, carbon things and all those other things. That's why Congo Forest is really, even if you pollute, there is an essence of that you can be able to sequester the pollution. And now, even for heavy rainfalls, if you have canopies or forest cover, you can get threats of floods.
Aribotenchini Kass logoiwekab emet eng county nebo Nairobi, kainenyu ko Samson Kurgat.
Kakonereki alage en kabatik chebo chaik kobun county nebo Kericho kakwautiet nemoche serikali komuch ketes aisurut en chaik chekioldo kong'etege emoni kobo emotinwekab sang noton naat ko export levy. Kondochin ogiliot noton nebo county nebo nemi county nebo Nakuru kobaten kabatindet en county nebo Kericho Kipkoech Ng'etich komwa kole noton komuch konde ole ng'oi missing oliet nebo chaik chekioldo kong'etege emoni kobo emotinwekab sang akomuch kochor noto melekwek kenyoru kabatik.
Kongoi mising kainutik ko Kipkoech Benadara Mwetich okiliot en emoni bo Kenya ako agenge kora en temik chebo chaik ako kiolewengei ak akurengei self appointed international tea ambassador. Kamache amwa kosipke ak tea levy regulations chebo 2026 chekokokaseten CS nebo ngalekab temisiet ne noton ko Mutai Kagwe. Amache amwa ale kwa temindetab chaik ak kwa okiliot komaisib sheria Mutai Kagwe ne noton ko CS nebo ngalekab temisiet en emoni bo Kenya ak baetab kiagik. Ak amache asom serikalit nebo President William Samoei Ruto kongalal ko Kenya fresh ak kongalal en chokyinet ak ityo kiisto aisiruni kikuren export levy. Ndangetu import levy komami ngalal, lakini export levy nekakile chito nemoe ko exporten chaik ko lazima kolipan 8% en rabinik chekabit kolipanji serikalit nebo emetab Kenya asikikochi Tea Board of Kenya asikoba Tea Research Foundation ko maiyanat noton amun yoe chaikab emetab Kenya koik kali ako yekakoik kali komakwolokse en international market. Amache amwa komie ale aisiruni komatoreti temikab chaik, pare temikab chaik ako tayari kokwa korebes temikab chaik. Mami amune asikintroducen kit nekikuren tea levy en export nebo chaik. Kit nekanyolu kiintroducen ko ka tea levy en import nebo chaik asibiik chemiten nje kouit koib chaik kwa kobwa emetab Kenya, lakini koik rahisi en chaikab Kenya komanda. So nyolu kiisto en chokyinet export levy non kokinde through tea levy regulations chebo 2026 amun yoe sobet nebo temindetab chayat kouit. Yeuit sobet nebo temindetab chayat kouitu akine en butindetab chayat ak biik cheboisien tea factories chemiten emoni bo Kenya. Uitu sobet kora en temikab chaik ak kiboitinik chebo kapchain cheboisie en Kenya Tea Development Agency ak biik chechang chemiten tea sector. Number 2, yon keibu aisirut ako komiten aisirusiek chekotam keliponi amun ko kitemikab chaik, kora keliponi income tax ko kitemikab chaik, keliponi mbolea ak 2500 shillings. Kisemberi kapchain nikano ako makisemberi kityo kapchain, kibite kapchain nikan ak itya kindo mbolea nikan kiteche bandaisiek. So aisiruni ko komakomi amune asikimut. Amache asom serikalitab Kenya akwongen ale beit President William Samoei Ruto non katakindo aisirut ngalekab export nebo chaik. Amache kemotivaten biikab kapchain amun chaik en emetab Kenya ko it is the third leading foreign exchange earner. Biik chekonu rabinik chechang dollars kobwa emetab Kenya ko biik cheboisien nje tourism ko number 3 kapchain. Nyolu keker kele ko ki serikalit nebo emetab Kenya national government ak county government kotakesir biik cheikuren agricultural extension officers asikotikon temik en chayat nenyolu kemine en Bomet, chayat nenyolu kemine en Nandi, chayat nenyolu kemine en Kuresoi, chayat nenyolu kemine en Kericho amun mi clones en nguni chemekonamegei ak kasari. Mi clones en nguni chekikosir kasarta. En ngalek alak komi clones chekelelen outdated clones chengemin kwame samunyik, chengemin kwame toik.
Katuyo kibagengeit nebo Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa Agra ak stakeholders terterchin chebo kabatisiet en taunit nebo Eldoret asokong'alalen tetutik chebo kabaraitet ak kanabtaetab kabatik. Kakicher kabatik koboisien ortinwek chebo kasari en kolsetab minutik ak ribetab kiagik asikonyorunen kelchin anan konyor kelchin chemiten barak.
Eng tuyet nekaituiyo stakeholders cheterter chebo kabatisiet komwa ofisaek cheechen chebo kibagenge notok po Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa Agra kondochin Dr. Jeremiah Rogito ak Patrick Kibaya kole iboibochin kibagenge notok kenyisiek 30 kong'ete ketoi kokimiti akichek kabatik eng boisionik chekanaptoi nyorunetab melekwek.
So for the last over 2 years with the support from the Gates Foundation, we've been able to develop the climate vulnerability and risk assessment tool we call ClimeVat. And this tool we are now domesticating it to ensure that planners, stakeholders in this particular area can be able to utilize this tool for adaptation planning and be able to use it for their plans and strategies as they plan for investments and where to put agriculture investments in the country. This tool is critical critically important for a wide range of stakeholders. For county executives, it's important for them to ensure they're able to prioritize which areas are more vulnerable. As a result, be able to utilize that information to better invest their finances and resources to assist the vulnerable communities. For the last mile consumers, the farmers there, they're able to determine and know how their area looks like currently, how it's been looking historically, and even project in the next 5 years all the way up to 2050 and tell what are the challenges they're going to experience, and as a result be able to absorb the shocks and be able to make informed decisions right here today in terms of what value chains they should invest in.
We are here on a very important activity. We are here to validate the climate variability assessment tool, which has been developed, and we are having an opportunity as stakeholders within the space of climate action in the agriculture sector, the tool, and also try to share insights on how we can better implement and roll it out for the benefit of the users who are our farmers and the communities.
Kamwa afisa chotok kole tesetai koboisie eng kibagenge notok ak serikalishekab counties koboto ngamutik eng kamangunetab walutik chetoreti kanabtaetab kabatik.
Tool will be utilized by a wide range of stakeholders. The county governments becoming the primary role where we're focusing on, especially working very closely with the Council of Governors to ensure that it's utilized across the entire country for decision planning and analysis. Another level of stakeholders that will be able to utilize these tools are the financial service providers and anyone who is trying to make an informed decision, especially in agriculture.
Kamite tuyonotok CEC nebo kabatishet kobun county nebo Nandi Kiplimo Lagat nemwoe kole nyolu kotuyogei serikalishekab counties akobois ak kibagenge notok bo AGRA eng kanabtaetab akwayetab ng'ung'unyek, nyorunetab siroshek ak climate smart farming.
And we are meeting here to consider the climate tool that has been given to us through the AGRA, supporting the Council of Governors to build the capacities for counties to be able to plan. As we are all aware, most of the counties are more vulnerable now to climate variability. We have a lot of climatic incidents that are originating from climate change, including landslides, we have floods, we have droughts, we have wildfires, and so many incidents that actually are impacting negatively on our communities. They are impacting negatively on food security, impacting negatively on agricultural production and productivity, and impacting even more so on livelihoods. We have lost several lives because of climatic factors. All those incidences, when you look at them together, requires adequate planning. It requires adequate preparedness by counties, especially through the disaster management units. It requires adequate planning of resources to be able to adapt and mitigate against those climatic events.
Kongatika taunetab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Kakomwa minista nebo imbarenik Alice Wahome kole taunetab ofisisiek chebo land registrar chelelachen kokochin katiaknatet meng'ikab komoswek cheyomyotin konyor title deed chebo imbarenik en oret nebo nyumnyumindo. Kong'ololi en yatetab land registry nelel en komosta nebo Mogotio en county nebo Baringo, kokoito ine kurset koityi cartels chebo imbarenik kole kiipchin kakwautik chekimen.
So serikali inafanya kazi kuhakikisha kuwa huduma ya ardhi inafikiwa wananchi kwa karibu, na ndio leo tuko hapa kuhakikisha kuwa tunafungua registry ndio watu wapate huduma kwa karibu. Watu kutoka kule Olgokwe, kutoka Waseges, sio lazima wakuja waende mpaka Eldara Maravini. Sasa watapata huduma yao hapa kwa karibu. Nataka niseme pia mambo za title deeds ambazo serikali ya William Ruto iliahidi, tunaendelea kuhakikisha kuwa watu wamepata title hati miliki zao. Juzi tulikuwa last week tulikuwa kule Mombasa tukihakikisha kuwa yale mashida ya mashamba katika pwani yametatulika. Mambo ya shida ya mashamba Taita Taveta, Kwale, Kilifi, Mombasa, Tana River, Lamu tunaishughulikia.
Tumeleta huduma karibu, ndio kazi ambayo imekwama yote tuanze kupata huduma ya haraka. Na ninataka nisihi na nipeane instructions. Sitaki aibu. Kwa sababu aibu kwa waziri ni aibu kwa rais. Na ni aibu kwa wananchi. Sitaki maneno ya pesa hapa wakati wazee, vijana, wamama wanakuja kuchukua huduma. Na unajua namba yangu ni public. Namba ya county commissioner ni public. Ukiitishwa pesa, ambia officer yeyote ndio tutoe huyo mtu hapo. Hii si ofisi ya kutengeneza pesa, ni ofisi ya huduma ya wananchi. Na ninajua we have brought a good officer in terms of in charge. Hao wengine watoe the line, wafanye kazi bila mapeni. Mchunge ofisi, officers wetu na Nixon hapa wajue ni ofisi mpya, wasifanye kazi vile tu kawaida ate business as usual. Mtupatie service, huduma sawa sawa, muharakishe, mufanye rapid response. Pale mnahitaji usaidizi, Chief Land Registrar atapatia nyinyi maofisa. Ndio wananchi wasikie benefit, wapate namna ya kupata title zao kwa sababu wamengojea muda mrefu. Wengine wataonea title hapa, ndio wamesema zaidi ya watu 20,000, karibu 21,000 watapata huduma, karatasi zao, documents zao, records zao ziko hapa. Tutaasiliana na surveyor director wetu na FAO na Nixon ndio tujue vile ofisi ya director wa survey, kwa sababu atatupatia surveyor hapo, hata tayari kuna mmoja, ndio wasiwe wanapata huduma ingine kutoka Ravini, kwa sababu tumeumia kwa muda mrefu.
Waziri, wakati tulikuja kwa wizara yenu, nikakuja nikapatana na PS wetu Korir, nikamwambia kwamba watu wanaumia sana kwenda Eldoret, siku moja siku mbili kwenda kushughulikia mambo ya mashamba na mambo ya land board kule Eldoret. Nishukuru waziri kwa wizara yako, wewe na waziri, wewe na PS wako na rais wetu, sababu mlikubali kutukasetia land registry yetu hapa Mogotio, na mkakubali ya kwamba mtakuja kutufungulia land registry. Pia vile vile asante kwa title deeds. Wamengoja kwa muda, kuna watu wajaiona title deeds hapa dunia yetu. Asante sana, umefanya leo imewezekana na mmetuletea, na siku ya leo wataweza kumiliki miliki sao za mashamba zao.
Chitab kolenjin ko choton ko logoiwekab emet chekakisibi en newsroom nenyonet, kobaten ama itestai iker Kass TV amun kimnotet naet. Kainenyu ko Shadrack Mutai.
Get Africa's best entertainment anytime, anywhere, and now for even less.
Here's what we're here for, duh.
With DSTV Stream and Safaricom Home Fiber.
Wow.
Just dial *400# then 0 to choose this DSTV offer. Select your Safaricom Home Fiber account and the DSTV Stream package you want, now at a discounted price. Then select your home fiber plan, confirm payment, pay using your M-Pesa PIN, and click on the link received to sign in to your new DSTV Stream account.
Simple.
Then enjoy the best movies, series, and sport in Africa at its best price ever. Only with DSTV Stream and Safaricom Home Fiber. T's and C's apply.
Say yes to a box full of what you love only on your StarTimes decoder.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Kenya's favorite dating show, Hello Mr. Right, is serving romance like never before. Make a date with Dr. Ofweneke, Rispa Faith, and Gertrude Mungai every Saturday at 8 p.m. on Rainbow TV. Renew your subscription at 329 shillings for the Nyota bouquet on your aerial decoder, or 549 shillings for the Nova bouquet on your dish decoder, and unwrap endless entertainment. Don't miss a moment of Hello Mr.